Hey guys, well, I got some big news. You're probably not going to believe it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Well, I'm actually sober tonight, which is quite a rarity in these past few months.
Have you ever caught yourself running across social media things such as tasty or DIY foods? You know, the type of stuff that show you how to make these quick, good home good meals so you can just save your money and be on the go and impress your friends and family. I'm not talking about, your Ava lattes you see now popping up at Starbucks where all the other kids are trying to get hip with the times. No. I'm talking about regular meals that you can make on your own terms that are not shit. Well, this is not that. What this is a story of a man who attempted to try to do it yourself, cook food, and show you how he would do it, while at the same time causing massive catastrophes along the way and making you wonder the whole time, why? This is the story of Masiokas. Masiokas is a fantastic individual, and there's a good ending to this story. We'll get to that later. I'm going to start us off with a clip. I'm not going to say what it is or how it goes, but what I am going to show you is how bad and how dangerous this man was with his cooking. And you're going to understand immediately the clip in the beginning when he mentioned that he was not drunk this time, because it's going to be very apparent along the way that the shit he was doing, he had to be drunk for. that's I'm just, fuck it. Let's just play the clip.
We have to recharge the battery. Man. Alright, so we're going to be making some steak. Got the frozen steak here. I read on a message board that apparently trying to cook steak on a pan with oil is some kind of a crime or something. So we're going to try it with a grill. Probably this thing's still frozen, so we're going to have to try to freeze it. We need something that produces heat. Paper or... wait a minute. Okay, this will work. Okay. So the idea... wait a minute. Okay, how can we do this with one hand?
Already, I think you guys understand exactly what is wrong with this picture. But if you don't yet, Masiokas has a tendency to like to cook in a very particular fashion. If you haven't noticed, with all the garbage and clutter everywhere, he's a bit of a hoarder. A bit of a hoarder.
Please. I have an urgent message to everyone. You must be careful. I've been cleaning up this place as well as I could. And, you must take my example. Do as I say and not as I do. Please, do not let your house become like this. I'm warning you. Please, be careful.
As you can see, it is so bad that Masiokas here has to wear a hazmat suit and just explain to you that this is a problem and don't let yourself go like this. Now, I don't know if it's the alcohol problems that he suffers from or if it's some mental illness, maybe depression that he suffers from that pushed him into hoarding and into the hard drinking that he was. But the fact remains that when he gets blackout drunk, he tries to cook, and he is known to burn his house down and damage things along the way.
Need a spoon to, whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit! What in the world is this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I'm gonna shut the TV off now.
Yes, when his house is about to burn down, the first thing he wants to do is shut off the TV and set the fire on the ground. Yes, that actually happened. It gets better.
What in the world is this? Oh! Holy shit. Ah! How the fuck is this happening? Oh! Holy shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna put the pepper in. And how do I put down this fire? Oh fuck. It's not a good idea to make a video when you're so tired. Oh shit, how do you put the fire out like that? Wait a minute. Oh shit, I hate fire. Maybe with vegetable juice. A little bit of juice. Okay, there you go. I once had this fire, and in a pot, and I put some water, okay, to put out the fire. And when the water touched the fire, it just exploded. Got even worse. There are some kinds of fires sometimes that don't get taken out. For fuck's sake, it's still soft. We're just trying to get it a bit softer. You can put some, oh shit. You can put some flammable stuff on it, like, this thing. But it's not a good idea. Ouch! It's not a good idea because it's kind of like, not good to drink. It's like poison or something, so you don't want to put it on your food. Expose this to some kind of heat just to get it a bit softer because it's still hard. Wait a minute. Oh, well, it doesn't work. Oh, anyway, let's see. Well, we'll see. Anyway, whoa. Okay, looks like. Oh, fuck.
Yes, that was a liquid wrench that he was telling you to put on your steak as he cooked it on top of a fucking toilet bowl, while then grilling on top of his stove and letting a grease fire happen. Yes, that actually is what you just saw. Masiakas is a fantastic individual in cooking, and I kid you not, it gets worse. Just some of the shit that he makes is fantastic, and he has a weird particular idea of mixing sambuca with a bunch of shit, like I don't know, so let's say a shake.
Alright, so we're going to be making another kind of fruit punch. We're going to need peaches, bananas, and oranges, and of course some milk. And it's a very simple recipe really, but it's actually very good. So we're going to start. We need a blender. Got the blender here, and so we put the blender in place, and we have to connect it to the power. Okay. So first we are going to need a couple of bananas. We're going to start with one at a time here. We have some bananas, okay? I think I have a knife somewhere. Wait a minute. I need to cut this in half. Okay, we're going to use this. This ain't easy. Wait a minute. Okay. So I put 2 halves of banana. Some oranges. I don't have oranges, but I have. Okay, don't worry about the white stuff you see there. It's just like, it doesn't mean anything because, you know, when things get older, okay, there are white things that appear on them. It's a perfectly natural process. So capitalism wants you to believe that if you see this white stuff, it means that it's bad and you have to buy some new breeches. But in reality, it's just that, you know, it's a natural part of life. You know, when old people, you know, get older, they get white hair. And, you know, an old man is, you know, able to speak just as much as a young man, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you that he has some interesting theories on politics in general? He says a lot of weird shit, you know, like you shouldn't go out and buy fresh food because that's capitalism trying to force you to buy food, and that eating rotten food is actually okay for you. It's natural and healthy. Yeah, that you're going to get a lot of that in his videos.
Well, it's now January the 20th of 2009, and you can hear CNN on the background. Today is the coronation of the new American president, which is kind of weird. It's like Mussolini giving his place to Stalin or something, but anyway.
Besides the weird analogies to politics during his rants that he makes a lot of the times, he likes to try to make special stuff that nobody's ever heard of, like hot dogs and peaches, which turns out to be very fucking disgusting in the long run, which I'm assuming everyone here would probably be understanding about, but not to Masiokas.
Smells a little bad, but that's just because there's smoke coming there. I think it's not supposed to do that. You can use this to
Holy Jesus!
with a
What
drink.
is that? What the fuck is that?
Now, by this point in the video, I'm sure you're like me, where in the beginning, I thought it was all fake. Thought it was bullshit. You know, something like How to Basic. I mean, you can't really tell the difference. Just look at this. One is fake. Real.
Fucking butter. Wait a minute. It's too cold, so it's like it's all frozen. I'm gonna put it in there for a sec.
Fake. Real.
Stuff in there. See, now we're putting the air.
Now, where does this leave us all with Masiokas? This guy, a lot of people thought he may have died from food poisoning due to the fact that he disappeared for so long from YouTube. People thought that maybe his hoarding problems, his alcohol problems, or his mental illnesses that he may or may not have got the best of him, and that he was forever doomed to the internet archives as the man who made catastrophic failure after failure in cooking while struggling with his alcohol hoarding problems. The reality is quite the opposite. Masiokas has recently showed up back in 2014, and he's making videos again in a brand new kitchen, and it looks a little bit like this.
Hello. I haven't made any videos in some time, so I guess I thought I would try to make something. My favorite sort of breakfast, even though it's 7 p.m. I just gotta wait a minute. I gotta open this thing. Which I know it's not like exactly a unique sort of recipe, but I got this tiny little egg thingy there, and I'm going to use guess coconut oil on videos. But now, I mean, they're turning YouTube into, you know, they're trying to make it into some sort of a weird
Did you notice how he used the trash can this time, guys? I know I did. And it's very clear from the areas that we're looking at and the organization that we have that Masiokas has successfully learned how to take care of the kitchen and take out the fucking garbage. And his cooking has gotten better, as shown here with a steak tomato sauce garnish.
Hey, that's some really good stuff. So, yeah, try it out. And I mean, yeah, I think if people could taste food this good, then there wouldn't be any wars in the world. But anyway, so yeah, that's nice tomato steak thingy there. It's really good.
So the moral of the story is this, kids: if you ever want to be Gordon Ramsay, please take out the fucking garbage and learn how to not use your toilet as a grill ever.
It's all slippery, so it doesn't roll well when I try to make it roll with the fork. All right.